When your skin doesn't feel like home, and the body's running low. Oh, oh. Does anyone have this saltwater taffy? Sweet saltwater taffy. I mean, the brand name is really inconsequential. It's the saltwater taffy that's the best thing. Isn't it? Isn't it? Oh my goodness, stagehand. Well, aren't you pleasant? I'd love a piece of that. There we go. There we go. No, you got to rip the wrapper for me. You got to rip it. Um. I dropped the saltwater taffy. I dropped it on the ground. Why do you have an accent now? Get out of here. And we're gone. I'm so sad. The sign's not up and I dropped my saltwater taffy. Oh, it's stuck to something on the table. Look at this. This is just... Could you... Stagehand, could you please... Well... What does that say? Expect less. Oh, this is so awful. This is so awful. Hello. Symphony. Yes, Strawbridge. Oh, Symphony, what's going on? Oh, everything's going wrong. I've changed accents at least 4 times since I was first introduced. The sign light's on. I think the batteries are dying. The string art's not even in the shot. There's a second one down here. Like right near the subscribe button. Like the subscribe button. And near the bell icon. So, and then Stagehand gives me a piece of saltwater taffy. Sweet candy. And, I drop it. Oh. Oh, no, I'm so sorry. That's why I gave the sign to the stagehand. Because sometimes life gets a bit bogged down. You know, think about our good friend, the snail. Yeah, the snail. Oh, the snail starts off growing its little shell and it's just so happy and it's like, oh, I've got this shell and it's wonderful. And then it keeps getting bigger and bigger and bigger until one day the shell becomes so big that the snail can't move. It's really an awful story because I think the snail dies. Yeah, true. However, then a hermit crab comes in and gets to commandeer that shell, right? This is an awful story. You're a terrible cousin. You're not comforting at all. Yeah, but you're not crying, are you? I could go back to crying very easily. Hey, no shirt. Oh, thank you. I'd say it comes in about 4 colours. Whatever colours sleeves come in. Right. No, but seriously, the hermit crab comes along. The hermit crab isn't expecting anything. The hermit crab is just constantly like, this world is full of death and things that want to eat me. And all I can look for is old cans and shoes. And I don't think hermit crabs get into any of those. No, it's true. All the time. All the time. No, I don't think that's true at all. Well, I'll certainly expect less from a hermit crab. Anyway, let's go ahead and expect less. I really don't understand how this is helpful at all in the slightest. Bear with me a moment. So, expecting less is simple. What we want to do is we want to say, well, look, that sign might not be perfect. It might not have removed the one before. Our accents might change every time we leave the screen. Yes, they might. But that's what you've come to expect now, isn't it? You've come to expect that, well, the accents are going to be a little wonky. And that's the kind of lowered expectations we here at ToastyTentacle like to take advantage of. Do we ever? We just like trying it out. I mean, honestly, I think it's a bit rude to tell people, oh, you know what? I want you to use the same accent you used last time you saw me, because you're in the same mood that you were in last time you saw me. Maybe you were peppy. Maybe you were down in the dumps. But I expect you to be exactly who you were the last time I saw you. That's a bit weird if you ask me. Puppet madness. If you don't know me by now, you will never, never, never know me. I don't know this here right song, so I'll imitate the tones and sing along. Right, so... Oh, you know it was special this week? What was special this week? I got to go visit my cousin in another state. Well, that was nice. You almost dropped the state, didn't you? Yeah, I don't think that's smart, really. You know, keep the separate. I think you should expect less, really. Yeah, true. Expect even less than that. Oh, that's good for the shoulders. We want to thank you for tuning in to ToastyTentacle. Thank you for tuning in. It's quite fantastical. Thank you for tuning in, because if you didn't tune in, we couldn't afford sweet taffy candy.